Hello, everybody, and welcome back to me making poor life decisions. And you might be wondering, what kind of poor life decisions am I making today? Well, I woke up this morning and I decided I wanted to choose violence. So I just hopped into this game. I've been in this game for about an hour. Kiomet. Uh, and I decided I want to pick a fight against the number one player in the game right now, score wise, anyhow, which is Poop Emoji. Poop Emoji is right here. And I got a decent spawn. I'm near-ish to the border. I believe the border is over here. Peru is north of me. I do not know whether or not they are, whether or not I'm in like the corner of the map. Hi, me dinosaur. Okay, hello. This is a wide open area that I'm not really a fan of, especially because nobody is allying me immediately, which means either A, they're all new players, or B, they're gonna be aggressive with me. But I've been preparing for this for about half an hour or so to actually fight this war. I don't expect to win. I expect a stalemate at best. And what will probably happen is I will literally run out of time to fight this war unless something stupid happens, like he just forgets where his king is and his king gets sniped by me. I find that to be extremely unlikely. Not out of the realm of possibilities, not because he's a good or a bad player. I don't actually know anything about Poop Emoji. I've seen them in the game multiple times. But here's the thing. When it comes to Kiomet, there is a level of skill required in order to get on the leaderboard. That's not great. There's a level of skill required to get on the leaderboard. But that level of skill does not necessarily translate into a level of skill required to win in a war against another player. You just need time. Once you get large enough, it's just a time game. Poop Emoji spent days, multiple days, building up this empire, and they probably know what they're doing. That does not necessarily mean that they are good at the game. It doesn't mean that they're bad at the game. I have no way of knowing that. I've fought. This guy's gonna attack me because, of course, he is. I have fought high-ranked players on the leaderboard before and come out on top. I have lost to smaller score players. It's all relative. But I'm a bit nervous to start this war for fear that I'm just going to get rolled over. And I could. I have some things going for me, although some of those things are not as apparent as they were. I prefer narrow borders when I'm fighting a war against a large player, and that's why I've kind of been puffed up with grit and vigor for this war. People are... I saw someone talking about G. I don't know if they were talking about me or the G that just left. I don't know. Unsure. But this doesn't really matter. It's good for long-term expansion, long-term planning. What matters is this and this. So I have... Let's see if I can get a better view about what's going on here. I'm curious to see how this area in here is connected. I'm not sweating the initial war with Poop Emoji. When you're that big, you tend to be a little bit slow on reacting to threats. Which means I would expect to be able to push into them quite quickly early on. And then for them to organize a counterattack. The question... there's more bots up here. Ugh. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Okay. All right. I'm just going to have to navigate multiple fronts of a war. Oh, what's the worst that could happen, right? Be great if I could just at least push this bot back enough that it won't attack me. Let's see. I'm a bit nervous to start this war. I don't know why. It's just a video game. Alright, let's upgrade these to EWS. I'm probably not going to use nukes. Using nukes against a large player like this is not super effective. It can be, but unnecessary. All that matters is tactics. Breaking apart supply lines, monkeying with their defense, forcing them to micro, what have you. What I worry about is that I'm going to go down here and discover another path into Poop Emoji. That's sort of why I'm a bit hesitant right now. I don't think there's... I mean, they're so big. 48,000 is absolutely enormous. He could literally be completely around me and I wouldn't realize it. There's Alexa's king. Might be able to snipe that out. Solve that problem at least. Alright. So there's a bot down here. I have learned nothing from this. Alright. Well. It's notable that he's not patrolling his units, but you tend to get pretty sloppy when you're that large. I have never been to 48,000, but I have been to 10,000. And even at 10,000, being able to keep track of everything that's going on is arduous. All right, let's bring this line down to here. And I think I want to just try to bring my entire line this way. Yeah, I'll ally with Beavertooth. I am going to turn on some music, though. Maybe a little bit quieter on our music. I just need some background music. All right. Alright, so that's good. Oscar is not allying me, which is unfortunate. But we should be able to deal with that. So you're going there. You can go the whole way down there. That's good. Oh. I forgot to upgrade that. There we go. Hopefully we resolve that before losing too many units. No, no, no. Let's not open up more paths. Let's kill this bot real quick. Let's see, what's the best way? Let's just bring this around here. At the very least, we'll corner it off. Another bot's there. Alright. Alright, well, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Because it's going to give us a little bit more space. A little bit. Not much. Alright, my nefarious plans are falling apart. I may have waited too long. Alright, these are all bots except Oscar. That's good. How do I want to do this? Again, I'm not usually an aggressive player, so the idea of specifically putting myself into a position where I have to fight the #1 player is not really something that comes naturally to me, but I want to. Yeah? I want to pick this fight. For the views. I should clean this up first. I should clean this up first. I shouldn't get ahead of myself. There's no reason for me to be stupid about this. Bring these guys down. I liked my position. I don't like my position as much anymore. I was hoping I would get fewer people spawning in and around me, but player count's going up, which means whenever the player count goes up, this needs to go back further. Whenever the player count goes up, it means that there's a wider radius with which people can spawn in. Ergo, why that has happened. This has happened, and these have happened. Still nothing out here, which is very good. But this is unfortunate. Let's clean up these guys, and we'll go from there. We'll see what happens after we resolve this. Not gonna bother running any supply lines through here yet. It's not really necessary. There's another bot. Yeah, ultimately, what these big wars turn into is just a matter of stamina. I could be fighting him for an hour and not encounter any resistance until he realizes that I'm actually attacking him. Ooh, there's their bot's king. Might be able to snipe that out. Nope, it backed off. Alright. Oscar is pretty much handling this bot. Send a couple of units up that way. There we go. Yeah, Poop Emoji isn't even building or upgrading anything. Which is good, in a way. Alright. This bot is shelling the heck out of me. As is his birthright, I suppose. AK-47... I don't think that's a bot. Let's find out. There we go. I want to hit the bot king before Oscar gets all this land. I do want to cut across here, though. I want to cut across here, and I want to bring these guys back up. Because whenever you're fighting a big war, it's very important to be able to open up multiple lines of movements into your enemy's territory. So if I bring this over, and then there's not really... I could bring it over. Can't though. Too many choke points. I could go through Oscar. Yeah, I agree with that. I changed my mind. I think the best thing I can do is go through Oscar. Sorry, buddy, you're in the way. This bot is doing a whole bunch of nothing. That's alright. This could be bad for their bot. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. That's one problem solved. Let's see, where did I take this? I took this here. So I want to bring this line over to... Oh, there's only one... There's only one path over here, too. I might still be able to make that work. That might still be fine. I still do need to resolve this spot, though. Alright, this spot has been resolved, which means I can take these guys up this way. Yeah, that's not really ideal. I'd like a jumping off point back here, but I don't actually see one. Huh. I guess I could go there? And then run this north. This is just gonna get destroyed. I'm not even really too worried about that. I'm hoping to bring this line up and around and beat this spot over here. Uh-oh, they brought the nukes out. Truly, this is the worst timeline. All I need to do is draw a line across. He's gonna put up a fight. That's okay. He is fully within his right to do so. But I don't think it's gonna be a W for him. There we go. Too much. Too many troops. Of course, I had built all of those troops up for the enemy, but alas, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, this is looking good. This is good. One path here, one path there. Oscar will log probably soonish. They might stick it out till the end. Some people do. And I certainly don't begrudge them that. But in the long run, I don't... Well, he might do okay. They're upgrading their things, yeah? Yeah, that might be fine. Here, I'm gonna create like a little task force here to resolve this spot. A little bit faster. There we go. All right. I don't believe Peru will attack me. They haven't. They've had plenty of opportunities to stab me in the back and haven't. So I think we're good as far as that's concerned. I think now we go for their king. We'll probably get this connecting point through, and we'll be good to go. Good to go. Yes. Still quite the build-up of units there. That's good. They're not Oscar's not making it easy on me, that's for sure. Firing nukes every which way. They're not even good nukes. This one might be good. Nope. Alright, this bot is destroyed. We'll run this line. We'll just run this line over here. It's a bit of a weird line. Oh, it's actually out of the port. I forgot about that. Fair enough. Alright. Alright, let's clean this up. I'm waiting for them to fire these nukes so I can use my own. Oh, is he oofing his king? He sure is oofing his king. Alright. Perfect. Sorry, buddy. Wrong place, wrong time. Alright, this will go here. Perfect. Excellent. And if there's another path down here to attack Poop Emoji, it might be even better. Ah, peace in our time. And I'm number 10 on the leaderboard. That's nice. So I have to assume that Poop Emoji knows where his king is. And his king is probably in the middle of his empire. These are educated guesses, not assumptions. Some people do lose track of their king, but I can't make that assumption. Sometimes they'll try to hide their king, like in like a pocket. I've done that before and have been punished for it before. But I can't imagine that would be the case here. And he may just let me do my thing, too. Like, as large as he is, you can't exactly, you know, micro everything. I would be okay if Imperio Peru blocked me off there. Yeah, that's fine. It's not ideal, but it's okay. It just means he can't flank me that way either. Okay. Now let me wait for a little while. Oddly enough. I want to get time to actually build up this force here. So let's run and resolve whatever's brewing here real quick. It looks like it's just bots. That might be a player. My king is up here. Is that a safe place for my king? Alright, BMO's a bot, Cyborg's a bot. That should be pretty straightforward. Cool. AK-47 is a bot, or is a player. Good to know. I thought that they were. It sounds like a bot name, but I didn't remember it being a bot, and I was correct. Alright. So here's what we got. We have this line. We can bring it in this way, that way. We can push down the central spoke here. Do we have... Let's upgrade this radar station. I don't believe upgrading these to nuke silos would do much right now. I could link this over. I don't know how much I'll gain out of it. I'll gain a little bit, but not a lot. I want to go this way rather than this way because units are limited in max distance to how far they can move. They can only move... it was 200. It might have been downgraded to 150. I could be wrong about that. So this is the only one that I want to actually cut across here. Ideally. And hopefully cut off Imperial Peru here as well. Okay. This is looking decent. This is looking better. A little bit. Let's send these guys here. I like using projectors as waypoints. There are strengths to doing it. It's a good way to add some easy projector energy to your stacks of dudes. But there is also risks of doing it. Projectors are extremely vulnerable to attack, and they take a lot of time to rebuild. My line got broke there a little bit. I think this path up here closed off, maybe? Wasn't really paying too much attention. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Alright, we're to that projector. We have to go up and around. That's a bit of a pain, but it's workable. We just got to get from point A to point B. That's all we need. If we can do that, we are golden. Please be a player. This line is actually a bit far away from me to make much use of in this war. But there being multiple bots up here hitting me is not ideal. Alright. Are you kidding me? The whole way around? Alright. Alright, game. This is a bot. This is Peru. You know what? We'll let Peru take that. That is a-okay with me. We will run this in like a defensive arc, and he can just have whatever's up here. That's okay. Let me through! You son of a gun, game. You son of a gun. Ah, so close to glory. Alright. This is still okay. I'll bring this around. I'll run this north. I'll run this to here. But projectors make useful tools for both waypoints and buffing your dudes. Alright, what's going on over here? I don't know. I have to assume we're gonna be making another bot friend. Okay, this isn't so bad. This little flank here has dealt with bots before. It should be okay on its own, as long as that bot doesn't get too terribly big. Peru can have this, that's fine. This is looking a little bit jank down in here. that goes there. That goes up. That goes there. That goes to there. Okay. That's good. That's very good. So what I want is I want to take one of these this way, and I want to take another one of these this way. And then this... I don't have a good view about what's down here. Okay. Please get there. Get there before this downgrades. I don't think it is. Maybe. Maybe it will. Oh, alright, awesome. So this now links over to here. At least for this war. Still gonna look a bit jank, but that's okay. Let me get that king. I don't think that's gonna be enough. No. We need more. More. I didn't get him. Alright. Okay. Let's bring this stuff into the fold. Alright. This is what I've decided to do with my life. I will have to keep an eye on this. This worries me a bit. This worries me a little bit, but again, that's too far away. So I'm not sweating that too much. Alright. Let's get started. Break the alliance. I should have waited to do that. Whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna bring this over here. That's down here. Unless Poop Emoji is paying attention, and he might be. I don't think it'll matter too much. Alright. The war to end all wars, right? Or something like that. Look, I gotta do it for the cloud, right? Let's send a few units up this way. Not many. That might even be enough. There we go. So the early starts of the war are gonna be rather quiet. I'm gonna push in. They're not gonna notice until a little bit later. But I don't know where his main line is. He probably has a line back a ways. That's what I usually do. Kind of like what I had here. A few steps away from the border. We'll see. Time will tell. That's nice. I need to see what's going on. Alright, he has already noticed. That's okay. That's good. Yep. So now the war is on. I expect sooner or later he will probably bring his main line in. Bring some units down this way. Alright, that's going... Ooh, that's actually going a little bit far. I wanted it to stop there. That's not necessarily a bad thing. And I actually want to bring this around because I expect most of the resistance is going to come up this way. I could be wrong. It's been known to happen. But this is where things get interesting. This is a dead end. That's good. That is one less path. Alright, so this is resolved. That's a good start. I don't really have another good node to come in this way, which is a little bit problematic. Might be able to eventually hook these into here and come down. That might be possible. Alright, let's hit this real quick. I also want to hit these. Need to send a few units that way. The planes might do it, actually. No, not quite. Curses. Curses. Alright, that should do it. Very good, very good. These are secure enough for me to feel comfortable upgrading them. Not too worried about, well, it is a cliff. It could be set to nukes. I don't know if he would use nukes. Once you're that size, nukes aren't very interesting. But I don't know. They might use nukes if it gets desperate enough. Definitely need to stop that. All sorts of potential bad. I'm going to bring these units down this way. I'm going to try to set up a node over here. And I'm going to try to hook it into here, if possible. I don't know the lay of the land over there. But that's what I'm hoping for. That's a nice little choke point there. Okay. That's resolved. Excellent. There we go. That bot went away. Peru's not really dealing with those bots at all. That's okay. Alright, this is slightly problematic. I was expecting more down here. Or a path across. Unfortunate. Okay. Well, we can go like that. Let's see. Do I want to move? No, that's still just fine. Okay. Yeah, mostly infantry, which is fine because he can bring a lot of infantry to bear, but not really super aggressive player style. And eventually the tanks and everything will overpower it. It's just the time. I upgraded it the wrong way. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I think I sent those units to the wrong spot too. Also fine. Also not the end of the world. Send these guys that way. Get a little bit better of an idea of what's going on over there. Alright. So I want to send a line of troops down this way now. Just sow chaos, basically. Cause as much trouble as possible. So that's connected to there. That's good. Good. Just loop around like that then. Alright. Woof. There we go. That's what I was waiting for and expecting. Alright. We're gonna have to put some more oomph into this side. Let's see. There's one. Is there any more oomph to be had over here? That's the real question. A little bit of oomph here too, not as much. Not yet, anyhow. Yeah, you can see the efficacy of those tanks. Tanks are very slow. A lot of players aren't big fans of them because of how slow they are. But tanks are very good. Alright. Once they actually hit the front, they are probably the best you can get. Alright, let's resolve this. Now might be the time to start building nukes. I might also want to actually... It is a lot of fighters. Unupgraded fighters are very good against bombers. Alright. I sent way too much heading down this way. I need to reinforce this side over here now, once again. You keep going. I'll upgrade that mine. Add a couple of projectors directly defending it. If possible. That ought to slow him down. This side... Oh, no. Why did you leave? Why would you leave? Oh, this could actually be really bad if any of these paths connect to Poop Emoji. Oh, this could truly be suffering. Let's see. Yep. Alright, and then they go this way. Alright. Alright, we're stalemating. That's okay. A stalemate is a win in the grand scheme of things. I can actually swing this the whole way around. I'm okay with this. This is fine. This is a more fluid front. This is where I want to focus my attention right now. Let's see. You're going to there. Hit this. Oh, this 100% goes right into him. Alright, I want you to come this way. Is there a good path to latch onto there? Right there. This might not be a bad thing. More fronts is bad for the smaller player, historically speaking. I'm feeling pretty good about the fronts we have open right now, though. So we might be okay. I can't go that way, okay? Perfect. Alright. So keep heading this way. Alright, this section is nullified. There's no production there. I'm getting a little bit closer to that defensive spot. That's okay. Where is... There we go. We can do that. Alright. Let's bring these guys down this way, shall we? Again, though, Poop Emoji is so absolutely enormous that it's going to take a lot of time to push into his land. Yeah, we could come down around like this with these guys. At least for a little while. Okay. Yep, I see you there. You're fine. Alright, this is what's happening now, apparently. That's going... I can't move that line. That's not ideal. Alright. Well, I'll have to hope that this line here is good enough to deal. Oh no! Let's go. Stop that! Ah, man. Alright. Okay. Okay, it's a guest player. He wouldn't take out a guest just to deal with me, would he? He does have a lot of dudes, that's for sure. Is there any more... We can route these guys in. Upgrade that. Yeah. I'll just start running these guys. I still want to bring these guys across. How do I want to do this? bring it here. Alright. I do not want to head that way with these guys. I want to help this front a little bit. These guys don't really need the backup right now. These guys do. Okay, you're connected there. I want you to come the whole way over to here. Let's get some eyes on this a little bit better. Just roll through that line of infantry. The problem right now is that he has so much infantry. Of course, he hasn't upgraded anything. So I'm hoping that this is just like a big wave of stocked up units and eventually he'll run out, but he might not. He may not. Alright, let's do some wartime footing here. Let's have these guys come down this way. That's a little bit better. Alright. There we go. This is fine. Grab a couple of these guys here. Yeah, it's still fine. In theory, I could run... Where's that guy? No, I need you to go there. That's way too much for that line. There's part of the problem. I accidentally got my things crossed. There we go. Perfect. Now we're getting pushed back here a little bit. But it's slow. It'll be disrupted. It'll be fine. Let's see. Let's take that out. Where are you headed? You're headed there. Let's head you there. Do it like that. Ooh. That's all there is over here, huh? That's nice to know. Excellent. Less excellent. But still overall good. Alright, these guys will start monkeying with that. That's good. This is still mostly going in my favor. It's just very slow because of how much infantry he has, and the peripherals are existing. It's really hard to tell at this point what's going my way and what isn't on this side. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Alright. Need to stop that and then come down. Sneeze nullified here. Yeah, where are you headed again? You're headed that way. You might be better if we head you this way. Still stalemating, mostly. Derailing them slightly, but it's all good. And this should be worked out, right? Yeah, you're heading that way. You're heading that way. Awesome. I need you to head to that spot. There we go. No! Why? Why are you here? Stop it. No, I can't do that. I'm sorry, bud. That's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I can't. This is nice, though. It's nice to grab. Yeah, you can just see the slowness of the tanks, but when the tanks actually hit the front lines, they're not doing bad. Sorry, buddy. Wrong place, wrong time. This is actually annoying. Just this whole front, constant back and forth. It's going to be a while for these units to get over. Alright, you need to reconnect. No, where do we have to reconnect to here? I think it's there. I think you're going there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're good. So, the reason there's even a chance to be able to win a war against a larger player is that there's only so many units you can run across the same supply lines. That's why I'm trying to open up as many potential supply lines as possible. That's not what I want to do. I want to go this way with it. And that's why I kind of lost my train of thought. Yeah, when you're big, you want to run as many supply lines as possible into your enemy, because if you fight wide, you'll just win. You'll win a lot more. Meanwhile, if you stay small, if you keep narrow supply lines benefit the defender a little bit more. Or the weaker player, I guess you should say, not the defender. Because the weaker player can bring... There's only so much power that the stronger player can bring to bear onto you. So that's why this isn't just a complete crush. Now, of course, we're still losing. Or we're not winning, I guess I should say. It's not that we're losing. It's just a long slog. Alright, let's go like that. Because I think we're starting to get ahead there a little bit. Especially now that we have a little bit of extra oomph along this node here. It's nice. Ooh, they're actually pushing me back there. Alright. Fair. Fair. See, there to there. Yeah, that's fine. That should work itself out eventually. Alright. See, this is what I mean by a wider front. A wider front does not benefit me at all. Which is why it was better when I only had 2 fronts. But I might be able to still make this work. It's not the end of the world by any means. Knife, do you want to be friends? Think twice. Hi? Actually, this is encouraging. If I can bring my line from here down, they might actually be able to make it to the front. Do I have any more? No, I think they're all already projectors. I need to find any. Alright, there's a factory. Alright, there's a few factories here I can upgrade. Where was the one over here? There it is. There we go. Alright, so I'm heading to there. That's fine. Alright, that's covering that. This is kind of covering this. It's kind of disrupted. This line is going to take a little bit of time to recover since it kind of had to deal with that one player for a few. And this is doing okay. Stalemating, but that's okay. A stalemate is better than a loss. It means I can focus my efforts elsewhere. Where were the other... There's one all the way... No, that was that one. Sometimes it's hard to find. Sometimes it's hard to find things. Alright, let's bring this down. This doesn't have to go up this way. I'm gonna bring it down this way. I'm gonna hook it in right here. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be glorious. So yeah, it's just a constant back and forth, and that's a lot of times that's the way wars go against big players. You go back, you go forth, you get a little bit more. Maybe you lose a little bit, maybe you don't. Kind of want to bring this line over this way. Put a little bit more pressure over here. Where am I taking you? Taking you here. Come on, guest. Be my friend. I don't want to fight a war with you. Now keep in mind, Poop Emoji had all of this. So I am making forward progress. The problem is that I have 50,000 towers to work my way through. And that is not possible. It's not possible. I hate to be that way. This is probably not gonna happen. I just woke up today filled with piss and vinegar and wanted to pick a fight with someone. And that's what I'm doing. Alright. This bot's going to be annoying. But that's okay. We're doing okay here. We're doing very good here, actually. This is working out quite well. Ooh, this is what I want. I want my centrifuge. Alright. Because all of this is force generation. All of it is. Projectors are very good at defense, but they also do quite well at punishing enemies for stacks of weak units. You know, like we're dealing with. So I also should work at making some sense of this area. This is a lot of untapped potential here. A little bit there, not much. Alright, it seems like he's shifted his main column over this way. Well, he might have two main columns, here and here. This is sort of a secondary column. Maybe I will do that. Maybe that's fine. Oh no. Okay, that's the bot. This bot is causing me trouble. Alright. Of course, any of this is going to take some time to actually generate a presence on the front, but that's okay. Alright, I think we're pushing forward again. It was slow, but we're doing a good job. We're doing okay. We're addressing things as we go. This worries me a lot. I don't even want to look down there. I need to know. Alright. I think it's time we go nuclear. I don't want to do that. I don't like using nukes. They're micro-intensive and of mediocre benefits, but if this is the way we're gonna have to play it, then this is the way we're gonna have to play it. Don't do that. Please. Alright, he's gonna do that. Fair enough. Fair enough. It is his prerogative to pick a fight with me. I can't get too mad about that. Alright, we're gonna focus here. Especially now while the front is somewhat stagnant. Gives us some time to pull some more troops over. And I'm sure they're doing the exact same thing. So, constantly redirecting more troops wherever possible. I can't damage there, so this is fine. Alright. Oh! Okay, that's fine. Somebody logged there. Unsure of who built that into the wrong thing. That's fine. Ooh. I didn't realize I already had... Well, that's okay. We can just route to there. Actually, no, we can't. It has to go there. This is a dead end. Yeah. All right. This is just a complete stalemate here. I just need to kill this guy's king. I need to kill this guy's king, and I need to make sure this line stays open. Is that enough? That's actually enough. Alright. Excellent. So, when you have more cliffs than your opponent, you want to attack first with your missiles. If you do not have more cliffs than your opponents, then you want to be reactive with them. So over here, I should be able to be proactive with the nukes. But over here, with all these cliffs here, I want to be a little bit more reactive. Because you can use a cliff to shut down multiple nukes. Or you can use one silo to shut down multiple nukes. It is very good, very useful as a preventative tool. I need to get... I need to get these continuing to move. Oh, this is 100% gonna be him. Yep, sure is. Not great. Okay. I don't have an answer for that, actually. My best answer is stall tactics and trying to get over there. So with nukes I want to hit waypoints, but in reality they don't really have any waypoints I can hit. And he's probably going to send units up this way soon. I'm actually going to use all of those projectors to try to defend that area if possible. This is pretty much stalemated. This is also stalemated. This is the only line that's really making forward progress, and it's slow. I wonder if I put a radar here if I would see anything over there. Probably not. Actually... No, there's not really a good way in. His lines are pretty smooth. It's going to be tough for me to see where his actual supply lines are. I think that's maybe one. I don't know. Unsure. This is slowly making progress. This is mostly stalemated. The problem is that once you start firing, it's kind of like real life, right? Once you start firing nukes, you can't stop firing nukes. If you fire enough nukes, they will start firing them back. I'm curious about something. It'd be interesting if this is also Poop Emoji down here. No. But I might still be able to make this work in my favor. I'm okay with allying players, as long as they don't interfere with what I'm doing. Problem is that they're going to want to. Let's cut across here. Let's cause a little bit of mischief. What's going on here? Where are these units coming from? Oh, they're coming from there. Interesting. I didn't even realize I had that line. That's okay. I'll take it. Put it in the bag. Alright, this is turning out to be a nice little pocket as long as doesn't actually attack me. I can just start slowly taking these one at a time. It'll take some time. There's not actually anything in here that's threatening as long as he doesn't start building nukes. If he starts building nukes, we're gonna have a problem. And he might get desperate enough to do that. It's kind of unlikely. It's a little unlikely. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's fine. If he wants to come in there, he can come in there. So, if I recall correctly, Poop Emoji's score was below 50,000 when I started this war. It is now above 50,000, so I am not making progress. At least as far as taking him over. I am making progress in actually taking land from him, which is kind of nice. But as far as my gains, I am not making any gains. No gains. That's fine. Am I losing ground here? I can't really tell. Alright, that's not great. I didn't really want that to expand out like that. Alright. Let's see. If I can get this pod of towers here into a nice little conglomeration point, I might be able to run it through the bot and come in on the flank here. Maybe. Maybe. Or this guest is going to attack me. The bot's going to launch nukes at me from across the way. I'm still paying attention to you, guest. I can still see you. Alright, let me resolve this real quick. He's gotta try. It looks like he's surrounded on all sides. But come on. Come on, buddy. Is this what we're doing? This needs to be in another section. That one works. Those all go that way. Those all go that way. This is fine. Excellent. All right. Where are... Oh, you guys are going there. Okay, I gotcha. That's not necessary anymore. I don't think that's necessary anymore. It might be. Let's bring these guys this way as well. Ish. I actually kind of want to add them in on this line here. Yeah. That makes sense, I think. Alright, I think that's enough for that guy. I could be wrong. He could be stubborn. Let's see. Let's go here. Connect those guys in. And we'll take this one across to probably there, would be my guess. And then into the bot. Alright, this is still stalemated. This is going in my favor slightly. Excellent. Oh, he wants peace now. What? Why would he want that? I offered you peace, buddy. I offered you peace. You said no. You said no to peace. I do not want to go that way. I want to go this way. I want to go this way, and I want to hope that there's a path through him. Alright, we are officially, successfully pushing him back. I'm going to update that a little bit and make this the central point, now that it's not... Well, they could turn that into a nuke. I doubt they'll turn that into a nuke. If he was going to nuke me, he probably would have started doing that already. I don't think that's a real risk at the moment. Could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong in the past. Alright, so this is heading here, and that's heading down that way. Awesome. Don't nuke anything important, I said. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of with the spot. Oh. He's still alive. Alright, well... I can still continue working on resolving that. Okay. There's the king. I don't want to kill the king yet. Oh no. No, don't do me like this. Ah! Go. Go. Go somewhere. Okay. This is fine. There's a projector there. There was a projector there. I can make that work. I can deal. This guy's just going to be a thorn in my side, huh? Why doesn't this look right? No, this looks fine. I thought I was looking over at that front. I'm fine. I'm not losing my marbles. You're losing your marbles. I am fine. I am perfectly sane. I have not lost it already. I promise. Probably. In theory. I mean, I could keep this up all day, buddy. Okay. Oh, I forgot to reconnect this. My bad. Alright, so you go... Wait, did I already lose it again? No, it's this one right here. I I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This front here is just turning into complete chaos. This front over here is actually doing pretty well. It's a slow grind, but it's grinding out in the right way. I could derail that. This is mostly not threatening, and I'm going through the only other threatening part. Okay. I kind of hate that I can't go that way, but I guess that's okay. This is gonna be a new front here at some point, sooner or later. Alright, that's fine. This is heading this way. This is going to work on disrupting this a little bit. Maybe I can get an advantage here. Because this is the only front that I'm actually losing ground on right now, I think. Other than the potential problems here. Ooh, this is interesting. Yeah. Alright. I can deal. I can deal. Janky, be my friend. Losing a little bit of ground here at Thames. Not much. Still mostly stalemated. Alright. So at this point, I'm looking at pushing... I actually... want to hit that. Something like that, maybe. Oh, I forgot about this guy. That's fine. Alright. Janky, I want to be your friend. I don't want to fight you. I will, but I don't want to. Same goes with Thunder. I don't want to fight Thunder. Shoot, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Friendship is nice, isn't it? Alright, I taste a breakthrough. I don't think it'll be a long-term breakthrough. But I think this side is weak. I think he's spending a lot of efforts to try and cover the other side where I'm stalemating him. And I think there's a lot of potential to be able to push him back over here. And maybe derail his plans. All the fronts are being pushed back. France. Oh no! Oh good. Oh my gosh. That's so scary. That could be really bad. It could still be really bad in the grand scheme of things. It just may not be as bad. Especially if France departs. Stop. Stop it. Get out of here. Nobody wants you. I'm fighting a war. The war to end all wars. Is this isolated? No. I won't be that lucky. Alright, we're pushing this back a little bit. That's good. We're definitely pushing this back. I don't want to fire nukes. No! France, you monster! Or Poop Emoji, you monster! Poop Emoji, you monster. You monster. Murdering that poor little France just to attack me. I can theoretically deal with this. Let me see. Let's see, that goes here. It goes here. I can do that. That kind of works. A lot of these units probably aren't even making it to the front, so it's all good. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit painful, but that's okay. I think in the grand scheme of things, it'll be fine. I want to start upgrading this. This is gonna be slow to react. No, who's spawning in there? Why? Why are you spawning? Stop spawning. I don't want a bigger border. It's chaotic enough as it is. Alright, well, I have to take as much of this as possible. Wider border or not. Somebody had to have spawned in here, right? Anyway, this is problematic, but it should be fine. It's a choke point. And ultimately, choke points should work in my favor as long as he doesn't break out. That would be my big concern. Alright. So I have this here. Yeah, he might break out. He's putting a lot of weight into that. We'll move this back as well, even though there's not actually anything going into there. Alright. You can now attach there and head into there. I'm hoping that I don't run into Poop Emoji. But it could be problematic. We'll see. Time will tell. I'm glad I caught it now and didn't catch it much later. Alright, this is a lot of potential games here. Nah. I posted on the Discord that I just picked the Kiomet Discord that I'm picking a fight with Poop Emoji. And there's some amusing comments. Here's the thing. People are scared to fight large players in this game, and you shouldn't be. You should not be afraid to fight a war in this game just because somebody is larger than you. Not necessarily because they're weaker or stronger or anything like that. It's just a matter of player skill. Like, Kiomet is a game that's easy to learn and hard to master. So the idea of just somebody completely down... I have free reign over this area down here. Huh. Like I said, player size means absolutely nothing when it comes to actual skill in this game. It's all about time. And also winning is about time as well. You know, you can't lose a war that never ends. You can't, like, I can't win this. At the end of the day, I cannot win this. It's just, I don't have enough time in the day to. But it's just fun. It's just a fun little war. And that's okay. Not every war has to be for a victory. Although I consider even this a big win. He's just pouring more units into this choke point. That's okay. Alright, how can I get more troops to the front? Can they reach there? No. But they can reach here. And that can go there. Yeah. Alright. And then I can connect this in. Or I can try... No wonder he folded. That's all for that front. Alright. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. So I don't want to kill this bot, I don't think. Or maybe I do. Maybe I should open another front. Granted, I don't actually know if there's another front down here to be opened. This might be the extent of my border with him. That would explain a lot. Let's see. Let's find out. You know, you F around and you find out, right? Because this bot's going to attack me regardless. So I might as well... What are you doing, bot? Please. Bot, no. I don't want you there. And we're just gonna bring these guys in here. I moved to the wrong projector. There we go. All right. So this has resolved itself. I'll be curious to see if this has an adverse effect on this front here, but also this has kind of pushed into this area as well, which is good. It's very good. This front's starting to be pushed back. This front here is still a stalemate. Interesting. All right. I need to go and eat dinner. I got a call saying that my dinner was ready, but I don't want to leave this. Not at this stage, anyhow. I want to take this EWS, I want to upgrade it, and hopefully see if there's more Poop Emoji down. I'm hoping there's not, because if this is it, I can bring this line over here. I can push this line back. I can sort of contain his attacks to the 4 fronts I'm already at. He won't be able to bring more land. I won't be able to bring more land. And at the very least, we can contain him until I go eat. Yeah, I absolutely see why he's attacking me. He doesn't have anywhere else to expand to. It's a mistake to upgrade that to a quarry, though. Oh well. Alright, this is all resolved. Let's push down this way, then. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm just knee-jerk clicking at this point. It's notable that he's... Well, he may not be upgrading cities. It might just be that these are cities that other people have upgraded and he has taken. Alright, I see he's pushing back a little bit here, but when this line gets over there, that's not going to be a problem. Alright, I don't see any more Poop Emoji down here. Let's go ahead and take this guy out then. This bot, and we'll go from there. And this guy as well would be nice. because this side will hold its own. This is stalemated enough that it should be fine. This is being pushed back here. And this side here is also being stalemated enough. There is a risk he might be able to go through these bots here. I'm not going to help weaken those bots. No. As if hearing my cry of pain, Alexa has opted for self-extermination. Alright, do I want to finish this bot off? Probably. He's probably just going to keep launching nukes at me if I don't. There we go. That should hold that off. Excellent. That should resolve itself. Alright. I am going to leave this running, and I am going to go get food. And I will see what happens. I will probably die. I can't imagine I'll die that quickly. Actually, now that I look at this, I'm going to want to move my king. There. Just in case. Alright, I have returned with victuals, with food. This needs to go away now. This needs to stop. I was fine playing games with them. I can no longer play games with them. Unfortunately. So, it doesn't look like too much has changed since I went to get food. This is still doing okay. In fact, I might actually be making a little bit of forward progress there. That would be nice. This is making a little bit of a negative progress. Not doing too great. But it's still not a disaster. This is still a stalemate. This is slowly being pushed back. And this is actually pushed through. Yeah. Alright, let's bring up the chat again so I can see how people are sassing each other. And I'm gonna eat while I destroy this guy. Apparently this got destroyed at some point, probably by the bot. Ah, that's not good. That is very not good. I'm gonna have to take this guy out, unfortunately. I cannot leave such a wide front open. Alright, food has been consumed. So this is very problematic that this guy's here. I don't want to murder everybody, but I also don't want more fronts than I can handle with Poop Emoji. So, unfortunately, sacrifices have to be made. And their demise is a sacrifice that I am willing to accept. This is good. So he's increased the pressure up here a little bit because this is now being pushed back more. Actually, could I... Is this something worth doing? I need to see how much is out here. Come on, ally. Don't be an enemy. I'd also like to know where Hal's king is. If I can kill Hal, I can bring this army over and help in here as well. I haven't quite gotten this down for exactly where he's pushing through. Where am I losing units here? Or where have I lost units here, I guess I should say. Who knows? It's hard to say. It's hard to say where all my supply lines are, or aren't, at this point. Alright. be doing that a lot, I think. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to run this video. I might just do a time lapse. Because this has already been 2 hours. Granted, as I've said, I'm not going to be winning any wars tonight. But is there no way down here? I don't believe there's no way down here. I'm almost certain that there is. You know what? Let's leave this guy. Let's see what he does. He might decide he wants to attack me. But I'm not worried about that right now. I want to take this on a little trip. Alright, I guess this guy's going to attack me as well. Fair enough. That is his prerogative. He is allowed. And of course you can see how these wars can get out of hand with for larger players. Because the more fronts you have, the more people attack, the angrier they get, the more enemies they have, the more they get attacked, and so on and so forth. And I don't actually know if he is present and accounted for. Poop emoji, that is. I'm not seeing his score go up dramatically like I did. He's not reacting to this. Interesting. Do we have an AFK poop emoji? Maybe. That would certainly make my life easier if he has called it a night. I don't think that person's attacking me. It's hard to say. This person definitely is, though. Let's back off a little bit. I'm curious. Let's also hit this spot hard. If possible. Yeah, so this is Poop Emoji. Poop Emoji is not a bad player. I can't imagine they didn't notice this opening up, especially if they were focused on this war. And they might be distracted. They might be in another war. They might be attacking somebody else. I don't trust that. You know He had plenty of opportunities to ally with me, and he chose not to. So now the only solution is death. Alright, let's resolve Hal. And then we'll go from there. This seems like something off on his own. This seems either isolated or he's not defending it well. If Poop Emoji is truly gone, then we might be able to make some gains here. Okay, his score is still going up pretty quickly, so he may just be focused on other things right now. I can only hope. Push back both of these areas a little bit. He's probably concentrating more forces on my side. That makes sense. Any little extra troops he can spare. But this is very interesting. Really wish I could get rid of this bot. I hate bots so much. Ugh. Did this guy die yet? He did. Perfect. Where did I have this linked into? Right here. A little bit worried about that bot there, but it's fine. Resolve this situation with the spot, and then hopefully refocus our efforts. Alright, that bot can't actually get to me, which is good. Disappear. Oh, it's probably not gonna disappear because there's probably a player king nearby. Okay. We'll head this way then. Alright, so they are still, well, maybe. Yeah, I still think they're doing stuff. Alright. Excellent. What do you mean I can't get down there? Don't lie to me, game. I don't think I need this. Where did I have this linked in, up into? There. Excellent. Awesome. That's good. So the tide here should be turning. Until this bot gets involved, which hopefully they don't. All right. That's a little bit worrisome. Don't do that. I will turn this ship around. It's fairly common for some players to sneakily take a spot and then ally back up. Yeah, like this. All right. No. No. Not this time. Alright. Peace in our time. I need to grab all of this as quickly as possible. As much as possible. As desperately as possible. Yeah, that works. Everybody goes there. All right. Yeah, sorry, buddy. You can't do that 8 times and expect me to just go along with it. All right. This is fine. This is less fine. We're slowly getting pushed back here. And there, even. Not so much here. This is actually doing very fine. Let's see. You're heading there now. Head there. Ooh. He's doing a big push there. Alright. Fair enough. Really? Is this how this guy goes out? Sure is. Cool. Alright, well that was a complete waste of time. Alright, I don't think I'm doomed here. And this is actually looking very good. Alright, I need to... I need to clean up my mess. You gotta head there. You head there. Yeah, you're going into there, I believe, is where I sent you. This is nothing here. Can resolve that rather quickly. And we can concentrate these guys into here. And even these guys, we can organize somehow to come around down like this, and then maybe we can bring them in through here, and then we can maybe help out over here. But we're gonna have to be a little bit quick about it, because it looks like they are starting to buckle that side a little bit. How do I want to do this? So a lot of these guys are heading out that way. That's fine. Here? Actually, that'll go there. That makes more sense. These ones will go into here, though. There we are. Yeah. And these will go up here just because that makes the most sense. There's no sense in driving them halfway across the world. There we go. We'll route that like that. Go in like that. And then I want to bring this guy across to here. Whew. That is close. So I have you going down here. This is fine. Alright, so this area down here was Poop Emojis, and now it is 100% mine. That's a W in my books. It might not be a big W, but it's still a win. But the increased pressure on this center area is becoming problematic. But that is okay. There? That would actually be fine. As long as I'm careful not to... Actually, no, I'm going to take it there. I want to make sure I don't confuse it and link it into the wrong spot later on if I have to react to something. Actually, these would make more sense to go in over here. Alright. We need to kill this bot. This bot needs to die. I don't trust it. What are you? Why are you here? Go away! Nobody wants you! My king is there! Bot! Alright, this seems to be not having a lot of steam. But this seems to be definitively holding, which is good. This is very good. What's this one doing? This is going... there. This is this one. This goes to here. I want to keep those as barracks, actually. That way I can tell them apart more easily. Is there a world? Hold on. Where I just cut across like this and derail both of these. These guys come in. This middle section here collapses. And we start making some quote-unquote real forward progress? Maybe. Alright, that bot's down. That's good. Link that back into there where it belongs. At least we got a few extra towers out of it. Not anything fancy. But every little bit helps, eventually. Once I remember to actually come and fix it. Do you mind? I should have set that that way. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, I just want to run it like that. Just to disrupt both lines where possible. Oh no, this player left. That could be problematic. Or it could be fine. The problem is that Poop Emoji is so big that I literally don't know where he is. Like, I don't know where the bulk of his land is. It could be over here. It could be down here. It could be over here. I don't know, and I don't have a way to find out. Not easily, anyhow. Alright, that bot is dealt with. Let's continue the pressure here. And resolve this. Push him back there. Push him back here. This is going to solve the problem. A lot of our problems. Not all of them, but some of them. I'm gonna double up on that guy. There we go. Excellent. And this is doing a good job. And I need to find out what's down here. Because I need to be able to move before he does. These bots worry me. This guy worries me a little bit, but he hasn't really been doing anything, and he's had plenty of opportunity, so... it should be fine. Poop Emoji's count's still going up, my count's still going up. I expect that'll be that way for a long while. All right. That. That is what I want. Right there. Cut right across. Perfect. Excellent. I don't know what the goal of this video is. Like I keep saying, I'm not going to win this war. I guess the big thing about this is like how to win against big players in Kiomet. Because it is possible. Like, it's possible to beat these guys, even as a small guy. I've gone up against, like, the number 2 or 3 player while only having 300 points before. It's not always about the size. It's about, you know, what you do, how you do it. You want to hit as many areas as possible when you're big. When you're small, you want to try to focus on points. If you have a wide border, you want to try to create as many flash points as possible. Basically, you widen the border as much as possible. If you already have a wide border, and just like overwhelm him with choices he has to make, things that he has to do, plays he has to make in order to cover you. Like, if I haven't been doing it so much because I'm holding in most areas, but if I got into a situation where he was reacting a little bit more to what I was doing, like if I had a wide border with him, because honestly, it's not that wide. I have a point here. It's a choke point. This is a choke point. This doesn't look like it, and it's not, but he's treating it like a choke point. He has 2 lines of troops coming up with nothing else going on. I could make something happen here, maybe, and I am making something happen here. It's just not ideal. Let's see. Let's go this way with this. But like, you want to either A, you want to hold them off until you're big enough to deal with them, or B, you just want to create as many fires as you can that he has to put out. And a lot of times that'll work. A lot of times that will be enough to resolve the situation. Sometimes they'll get frustrated and quit. Other times they'll, you know, just give up and offer a truce. A lot of things can happen in this game. Go down that way. I think ultimately I'm probably going to connect these 2 lines together and push this way. Just because I'm sure not a lot of this stuff is actually making it to the front anyway. Alright, is this having the effect that I want? I think it is, at least a little bit. Yeah, I'm starting to push them back here. My tank line hasn't gotten there yet. When my tank line gets there, things are going to get a little bit more exciting for me. Awesome. That guy immediately allied up. That's what I want to see in a player. Yeah, it all depends on the circumstances. You want to either just try to defend choke points, or you want to just cause as much chaos as you possibly can. Why are a lot of these not connected? I thought I connected all these. Oh well. Alright, I'm thinking more and more that Poop Emoji is more south west of me than due south. I hope so, anyway. Alright. I'm gonna keep that way until I have some breathing room. Alright. So this was all Poop Emoji. Well, this was all Poop Emoji. This was somebody else. I'm making progress. I'm making forward progress. It's all good. It's fine. This is a good thing. This is how things go. This is how it is now. Okay. So now, for the first time in a long time, I get to actually think about where I want to take this one next. Do I want to do something like that just to clean up this area a little bit? Nah, I don't have to clean up the area. Alright, this section here is pretty much resolved. I'm not entirely sure why he's not fighting for this area a little bit more, but that's fine. New player has entered the field. A little bit worrisome. Hopefully it's a player and not a bot. Alright, all of this can go into the southern route. Let's see. Here. Unless this bot decides to be a problem, and it might. I'm hoping that this player here chooses to destroy that bot for me, but they may not. It's hard to say. Alright, this is looking very good. Very, very good. Alright. I have a little bit of breathing room there now. Perfect. So he's now being pushed back on all fronts. Except this one. But that will resolve itself in time. It will, it will. Let's bring this. Let's bring this down to here. Because these guys are going over here. These guys are actually pretty close to that line there. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. I know why I did that at the time, but it's fine. I don't think Poop Emoji is going to be nuking me. Oh, there's a bot down here. Maybe that's why he's not defending this so rigorously. I don't know. Alright. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's good. Yeah, I want to try to hit these. Where is... Okay, you're still going there. That's good. That means I can direct this unit here to clear out this section. Perfect. Hey, that player. Alright. Now, that player can be aggressive. I've seen them be pretty aggressive towards people, but he usually has to be incited to be aggressive. So, I think we'll be okay. Maybe. It's hard to say. I don't do well trying to predict other players' intentions. Alright, so that's resolved. We'll take that. Yep. And that for good measure. Not quite, huh? Alright. So you're going there. You are going here. And you're targeting that. That way I can get a better idea of what's going on behind enemy lines. Alright. Alright, this front's starting to be interfered with this line going across here. So this is all good. This is potentially interesting. But I think this is just going to lead into the spot, if anything. Alright. So we are now pushing him back on all of our fronts. Every single one of them. Perfect. Yeah, that is Kiomet Wars in a nutshell. I mean, it's about overwhelming. And bigger players can overwhelm smaller players very easily. It takes a lot of effort for smaller players to overwhelm bigger players. And choke points help massively for that, obviously. Alright, I'm going to bring these guys in. I'm not entirely sure where I'm taking them. But I'm sure there's some part of the front I can link them up to. Yeah, I can probably link them right into there. Maybe not in one go, though. I may have to use this as a springboard. Alright. Let's hit that. And we are pushing deep. Deep into enemy territory. Excellent. They're pushing back here a little bit. But I don't think enough for it to really matter. And fortify this. Now, one interesting tactic that Poop Emoji is doing, and I don't know if it's just a matter of them giving up because of how large they are, or if this is just the standard tactic that they use, is none of their things are upgraded. If you take a look at their composition, it is infantry, it is aircraft. Now, the aircraft are very good against my bombers. Bombers are really what you tend to use to really hit your enemy hard. But infantry is not good. Infantry is not good in any way, shape, or form. So I'm not sure what the decision process is for deciding that they want to use infantry, and it's not really my problem. But it is what it is. But you can see the aircraft are doing well against my units, but the infantry are just melting. Absolutely melting. But it is what it is. So We just have to deal with it. Alright, looks like he's still moving troops over on this side, so... Let's see, you're going there. Is there a factory over here that I can hit? No, but I might be able to steal that radar. So I'll steal this radar. Once upon a time, this line here was my strongest. I'm not entirely... I now know why it's not the strongest. I was pretty sure I had this linked into here. And then these guys were linked. No, that's correct. That is correct. Alright. It doesn't matter. We're pushing them back. That's the important part. Ooh, there's the bot's king. That would be nice to take. Because this bot worries me a little bit. Let's just stay there. A little bit more. I think it's gonna get out. Bah. Curses. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't have any illusions of being able to find his king. But yeah, I'll have to use that as a springboard. But if I can find major choke points to target, that would be nice. I think that guest just left. Yeah. The guest just left. Fair. Fair enough. Interesting. So it looks like there's going to be more choke points coming up. All right. Friendship? Good. Good. Mesh. Good. Meh. Everything else is looking nice. This is all being pushed back. That's good. Where are you? You're going there. You're going there. So we want these guys to also go here. If, where possible. This line would probably be better if it linked into here. That's probably fine. A lot of this is as good as it's gonna get for the most part. There we go. There's a lot of red along this border. That's okay. I'm going to try to set up another line. somewhere along here. We try to snipe the bot again. Alright, this is just stalemating up here once again. That's fine. When you're smaller against a larger player, a stalemate is a good result. That's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay. Alright. I see where we're going into the nuclear zone now, are we? Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of these. If at all possible. I suspected eventually he would reach the point of going nuclear. But I was hoping it wouldn't be so soon. Alright. This is fine. So I need to take these out before they start firing nukes all over the place. Maybe this player takes out the bot for me? I like to hope so. Yeah, this is what I would expect. This is the reaction that I expected. Alright. This is fine. I can keep pushing here. I can also keep pushing here. Oh, man. All right. I guess I pushed this red line wherever that was. That's all right. So this is protected. Yeah. This is something I'm gonna have to deal with. Yeah. We'll counter nuke that. Let's see. We'll also hit that with a nuke. Oof. That's not ideal, is it? I don't want to focus those things on an area he's already nuking. go. Is he building nukes up here yet? Maybe. Now, I will admit, my nuclear game is pretty weak. My nuke game is pretty weak sauce, so you may have me here. Let's see, I'll just do that. And bring that guy around this time. Alright. Can't fire a second nuke there, that's okay. Oof. Just watching everything explode. It's great, I love it. Alright, this will make things harder to operate. Yeah, I can't do anything about that, huh? Alright. Alright, how do I have this set up? Like that. Alright, we'll do it like this. We have to keep building our projectors and pathing through them. So he keeps targeting them. And then we have to try to focus on not doing that. Yeah, he's gonna take that out. This is gonna be a pain. Unfortunately, I've reached that point where his border is so enormous. Okay. Alright, for the most part, I think our lines are okay. They're targeting that one, which means I should back off a little bit. Maybe like that? That might work. Because what they'll do is they'll just keep targeting the same spot over and over again, like they're doing here. And I'll be just constantly stuck trying to rebuild things. So this is when the actual chaos begins. This is where things get problematic. For both of us. Because he's going around trying to figure out how to stop everything as well. Just keep doing that. It's not going to be a permanent solution, but it is a thing. Alright. That's fine. We knew that this was possible. We knew it was a likelihood that eventually the bombs would come out. Yeah, go like that. We just need to change things up a little bit. That's fine. All right. Just go ahead and take control of these projectors here. Alright, so this is fine. This is less fine. This is okay. I really wish I could target that, but I can't. We'll hit that. And we'll hit that. Excellent. And we'll hit that. There's so many nukes. It's alright. It's fine. He left? No. No. He didn't leave. He must have lost connect. No, he didn't leave because of me. That's unlikely. Is this a win? Did I win? Did I do it? I don't know. He's not gonna see it, but GG Poop Emoji. GG Poop Emoji. Not sure if you had a DC or not, but it was a fun war. I mean, they're probably not gonna see it, right? They're probably not gonna see it. Alright, well, that wasn't the conclusion that I thought it was going to be. But if... No, it couldn't have been... I don't know. I don't know what happened. There's no way of knowing what happened. Part of me's like... You know, obviously they must have had some kind of disconnect. But the other part of me is like, no, because they've been playing for weeks, like a week. You have to play for like 3 or 4 days or even longer to get that big. Just a brief addendum to the end of this video here. The reason why Poop Emoji probably left was because he hit the all-time highest score. I don't want to say that I had anything to do with him leaving, because he, you know, he's probably, you know, was just aiming for the all-time score. But I did want to mention that's probably why he left. He attained his goals. Maybe he was getting frustrated. Maybe it wasn't as hard to say. But that is why. That is probably why Poop Emoji left. So yeah, there we go. I'll return it back to Pastly. And maybe something else happened. Maybe they were fighting on other fronts. Maybe I wasn't the only person pressuring them. I don't know. It's hard to say. But yeah, I think that answered the burning question that I had. Could I go toe-to-toe with the #1 player? And the answer is yes. Yes, I can fight a war against Poop Emoji, and I'm not going to say that I beat him. But good game, Poop Emoji. It was a fun war. And until next time, happy gaming. I'll put GG Poop Emoji in the chat. GG Poop Emoji. RIP.